everybody. Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. This is another collective message. I don't think I've done this on this channel in quite some time, but I do have channel messages. So I have additional channel. I used to put channel messages on there. I'm just going to start putting them on here on this particular channel. So if you're not wanting to hear the channel messages, I will put in the timestamp where you can get the reading. But I'm obedient to the gift that God gave me. So yeah, I'm going to give it. So here is the channel messages before we start the reading. Okay, so I want to say this channel message is going to be all over the place. Because, honey, I don't know. You know, whatever I get, whatever download I get, I write it down. And maybe I unpack it later. Some of it I really do. But, you know, I'm kind of like thrown by the message. One of the messages I got. Okay, so I always have to give a backstory because I wanted to kind of like have some context so you can see, you know, how I got to this message. Anyway, so I sometimes do this free writing, freehand thing, doodling, whatever you might want to call it. And just not even thinking about it. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that orb? But anyway, not even thinking about it, I had drew the United States. And I'm like, what am I getting the United States for? Okay, so, hey, United States. So this could be like, if you live in the state, in the United States, this could be for that area. Or this could be globally. I mean, you could be from another country and just connected to what's going on in the USA, in the United States. It's a mess. But Florida and South Carolina could be significant. Okay? So, now I don't know if these areas have primaries coming up. I had asked my brother, but I know where I'm at, we do. I'm not sure if they have like primaries coming up. I don't know. But there may be a need. This may be for a lot of people. Just about everybody might want to hear this message right here. A need to withdraw from social media. If you spend a lot of time on social media and you maybe your news feed is a lot of things that's going on globally, or just if you're in the United States, you can see a lot of things about what's going on in the United States. And you may overwhelm yourself. You may give you anxiety, and there's a need to pull back just from your social media for a time or two. News. You know, when I was going through my awakening, I did not watch news. I still, at this moment, don't watch the news. I try to stay in tune with it to a certain extent because I have a son in the military. Okay. But there is a need to withdraw from global affairs, social media / news. This is the stuff I'm writing down. So you see me looking down, I'm reading what I'm writing. What I wrote, what I'm writing. Okay, anyway, there could be something going on with foreign policies. People in the government making some calculated decisions when it comes to the penal system, capital punishment, the military system, something with the military leaders. I know that we've seen, you know, the President of the United States, and Steve Hessick, is that his name? I don't know. Had a meeting with military leaders. I don't know, something outside of that we already know. There may be something else happening, maybe unbeknownst to us, something that's going on with the military leaders. And yeah, I feel like there's abuse of power. State power. This may be on a state level. This is for those in the United States. So, but there may be another situation going on when it comes to not just the penal system and capital punishment and all those things. Historical and social issues when it comes to the poor and the more marginalized individual. There may be some legalities when it comes to that. But I'm also being brought to say, I'm saying this because how I wrote it down. It's kind of like all over the place, and I'm like trying to make it make sense. So just bear with me. But yeah, I don't want nobody to get anxiety and get, all up in arms, because I wrote down, God evaluates the deeds of all people. Okay, there's consequences for how people is mishandling God's people. Okay, a lot of people's values is shifting, and if there is some type of, like I said, voting midterms coming up, there may be a shift. I don't know if it's something I don't know. You know how, I don't even want to get into that because that's not what this channel about. I'll put that on my TikTok. But there is a shift in people's values, especially people who had like modern values, traditional values. I think a lot of those values are going to start to shift. Okay. Now, I put King Solomon, the Book of Solomon, on this paper. So that may be something you guys want to read up on the Bible with King Solomon, which there could be something with Israel and Palestine. Just know alignment. There needs to be an alignment with divine order and not control over others. I don't know if that has something to do with Israel and Palestine. I don't know. But I don't put stuff all over the place, I'm telling you. There's a need to use your discernment, especially when you watching and reading things. Have discernment with that. Discern over truth beyond appearance. Everything ain't what it seems, especially with this AI stuff. Lord, take the wheel. So lastly, well, it's not lastly, but with this message is lastly, humility equals wisdom. Humility is nothing without love. Okay, I don't know. Humility, wisdom without love becomes pride. That's what I put. Okay. I'm not going to edit this because I will be doing this forever. But yeah, I think that's it for that message. You may be seeing 999, 1010. You may see 20, 20, 20s in the, like 20 period. You may see that number a lot. 6, 6. You can be seeing that. 12. You can be seeing that. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next channel message. All right, I thought that was the most significant one. That was the most important to me. Yeah, so now this is relationship wise. And I put, there is a relationship or marriage, a connection where there is a lot of time apart. There could be one person that is more stable, well off than the other. Both are money focused, so much so that there is more time apart than together. There may be an understanding between the two within this relationship that there is either a day or a weekend that is dedicated to this dynamic. So, yeah. Now, someone could have a wandering eye. Someone could, this is a side message, doesn't have to really connect with that particular message, but somebody could be a womanizer. All right, so I feel the need that I need to. I'm not familiar with Gaza, Palestine, and Israel or nothing like that. But I really need to do my research. I just wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. I seen the stuff on the news and things like that, but I never really did research on it. And I feel the need that is my call to do some research on that. So that's what I'm going to do. But like I said, I try to be obedient as much as possible. So that is the channel message. Oh, one more. Before I even started recording, maybe about 2 hours ago, I was downstairs watching television. And I got JoJo, out of all people, to channel this song, JoJo, Leave. So that song, somebody could be leaving somebody, is get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. No, I know. I don't know the song verbatim. Hold on. I just won't. So I'm not Whitney Houston, okay? I'm going to say the lyrics. I may, have a little tune to it, but I ain't about to, sing it, because I ain't got no voice like JoJo. Okay, so, it's get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and I can't wait for you to be gone. 'Cause now I know about her, and I wonder how about all of the lies she said, that you would treat me right, but you were just a waste of time. Okay, so, yeah. Somebody's a cheater, pumpkin eater. So, look up that song, Leave by JoJo. It came out in 2004. So, yeah, 12:12 on the timer. So, before we get started, let me tell you how energy goes. This could be past, present, and future energy. This could be about you or someone else that's in your energy. So, always use your discernment. Have an open mind and an open heart when it comes to the readings, okay? I'm trying to put 12:12 because that is when I stopped. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pray over the reading. So we're going to get right to it, pray over the message, and, get right to the reading. Thanks, dog. Okay, so let's go ahead and pray. Most High God, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please give me clear message for the collective for the highest good as they go along their journey. May they be guided and protected along the way. Amen. All right, so we have 9, 4, and 6. So, so we got 9, 10, 11 with balance at the bottom of the deck. So there could be something you're trying to let you know is going to come into a fruition, something that you may intuitively know, or it could be something about manifestations also. Something needs to be balanced when it comes to what you're trying, what material you're trying to harvest. Okay, there's maybe a discontent feeling when it comes to something that you're trying to manifest, when it comes to material harvest. And I feel like you need to trust your intuition, but something is going to come into balance. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read material harvest. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. The last physical cards denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you have strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way. Well, you learned the lessons along the way and used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This could be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. All right, so then we have must be down here. Okay, discontent and boredom. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent and boredom, feeling of restlessness and impatience around you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insight. And then we have the third eye chakra. I feel like your intuition is significant. And at the bottom of the deck is balance. Balance. Hold on. He over here tearing up books. Lord. Okay. Okay, balance is at the bottom of the deck. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with your what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationship, business, or even career. All right, so there is something that needs to be balanced out. The balance card is also being shown to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, and justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. All right, so I feel like there's going to be a balance. There's going to be karmic justice when it comes to something that you are trying to harvest. The seeds that you sown, you will reap. And right now you may be in this discontent energy because things may not be moving as fast as you want it to be. There's a need to trust your intuition. There's a need to trust the process. Be, patient with certain things. Divine timing is at play, okay? And base chakra. And then we got the truth. Jesus. So I feel like you need to tell yourself, you need to believe that you already have it. That's how I feel. I feel like you need to believe that you have it and speak truth and light into whatever you're trying to do. And things will come into balance. You will get some reward and recognition. The universe, if you can see, the universe is, guiding you to where you need material and spiritual prosperity. I'm telling you. You just got to have patience with whatever you're doing. Okay? And it could be in all aspects of your life. Okay? Lord, the baby is being destructive right now. Sorry. No. Don't do that. Here, you want to play with this? Here. Look. Okay. Where we at? 7 minutes. I'm not going to edit it. We over here knocking over stuff. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Let's see what other cards come out. But I think you already know. Trust that intuition that you have, and if you had gotten visions, dreams, if that's some sort about some type of material harvest that you're gonna have, there's a need to know that there's truth to power. There's truth to whatever visions and dreams you done had. No, don't do that. But yeah. So let's see if we can get some clarifiers. Alright, so we got man holding a coin. So there could be like, I don't know if it's a person that you're trying to manifest, or there's just money that you're trying to manifest. One moment. Okay. Alright, so we got man holding a coin. So what is discontent and boredom? Anxiety. Okay, what's third eye chakra? Third eye chakra. Okay. And then we got 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. All right. And I think who's this Archangel on here? With the sword? Is that Michael? Okay. So there's something about your intuition. Some of y'all, we are two different people. I mean, if this is a love relationship, I mean, you have woman holding a heart and man holding a coin. So, Queen of Cups energy and King of Pentacles energy. And in between the two is somebody is like going through it. In between the two. That's crazy. Like, there's discontent, boredom, anxiety. Lord, somebody could be crying. There could be a rainstorm. I don't know, the lightning, the storm. Somebody just going through it. Somebody is like, one person could be just discontent and bored with a situation. Another person could have anxiety. I don't know. The King of Pentacles, a man holding coin could be focusing on their material. And the woman holding the heart could be tapped into her intuition, maybe spirituality, religion, whatever the case may be. But let's go ahead and see, because, honey, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to fold that. Alright, so we got man holding a coin. This card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowered field holding a large, bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, and value in your life. Greater success is on the way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal that assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know, or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a woman or a man from work. All right. And then we have, let's go to anxiety. I'm going to fold this because, honey, I don't know. Let's figure it out together. Anxiety, worry, and distress. Somebody is really going through discontent and bored and worried and distressed. Somebody is like really going through it. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself worrying about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding, or whatever, and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and in the process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solution that you seek. Let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. Now, it don't even have to be a person, okay? We just gonna take the love aspect out of this. We're gonna just put, maybe you could be worried about your finances, things you're trying to manifest, things that you done put work into, right? And you could be worried about that situation, your financial, and you could be, a little discontent about the pace of how money is flowing in, okay? And there is a need to let go of fear and worry about your financial situation. Like the card says, when you are more relaxed in the heart and mind, you're more likely to receive the answers to receive the solutions that you seek when it comes to this problem. Okay, so 44. Woman holding a heart, female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly. I'm just reading all kind of dumb shit. The woman in this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to be resolved. Your an intuitive woman who understands that the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate a presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help the issues of love, family, and or emotions. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. So, I mean, this could be love. I mean, if you're this man holding a coin, this masculine energy, there may be I don't know what this could be in the middle of you two. Some worry, I don't know. But if this is, like I said, financial situation, family situation, love situation, whatever this situation is, there's a need to, stay tapped in to your emotions, your intuition. Things will get better. I think you know this. Okay? And then we got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, spirit connection, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal. A crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your seventh energy center, which is called the crown chakra. There's something about your crown and third eye. Like, man, your intuition, your channeling ability may be top tier right now. Which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akasha records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. All right, so the affirmation for this is, my 7th chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. All right, so I feel like some of you, your intuition, that third eye, that crown chakra is on fire. You are an open channel to your guides, to the angels, to the Most High, to the divine God, and to your ancestors, the ascended masters. I mean, to all the spiritual beings that be. You are an open channel. And all you have to do, if you're going through money issues, love issues, family issues, whatever the issues is, there's a need to quiet your mind. Quiet the space around you and just tap in and quiet your mind, quiet your thoughts, and just be open to receive. Man, my throat itching. I don't know what to do with that. But, yeah. Appreciation. I think you're healing. Look, rest and rejuvenate. I think you are healing. If you went through some type of betrayal or heartbreak, I feel like you are resting, recuperating, healing, and I feel like your angels is helping you. But whatever you got going on as far as when it comes to finances, because I feel like that is what it is. I'm not even looking at the gender of it all. I feel like this may be you. You may have some worries, anxiety about finances, how it's flowing, how it's moving, and there is a need to tap in and You know, ask for the guidance and ask for the help that you need when it comes to whatever your situation is. It don't even have to be finances. It's whatever that you're trying to harvest. Things that you put work into, things you have done. You put work into love. You put work into your family matters. You put work into career, finances, and things like that. So whatever you put energy to, it's going to prosper. But it may be, you know, you don't like how it's going. You don't like how you are receiving things right now. And there's a need to not worry about it so much and just free your mind. And the rest will follow. But anyway. Where we at? We at 23 minutes. 23:04. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe that's a message for somebody. But we're going to just go ahead and get out of this energy. And see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to this deck. Inner fucking peace. Ooh. But like I said, if this is love, one person is just focused on their finances, and the other person, I feel like, is, I think is more tapped into like family matters. More into family, friends. What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? Okay. This is inhale the good shit and exhale the bad shit. Wax. Oh, it was 2 cards. Breathe like you know how. So maybe do a little meditation, and then we have wax on, wax off. That's crazy because I was talking about Mr. Miyagi. Karate Kid. That may be significant. I don't know. Wax on, wax off. I was talking about that earlier with my mom. Okay, wax the hell off the task at hand. I don't know. YOLO. Carpe fucking diem. You only live once. Yeah, so excel the bullshit. Anything that is not for your highest good, let that shit go. Live your best life. You only have one life to live. Live that shit up. I say that. And there's a need to not be in this discontent, worry energy. Because sometimes, you know, if it's out of your hands, if there's nothing that you can do about it, let it go. If it's something you can do about it, quiet your mind and come up with a solution. Ask your guides, your angels, and all those spiritual beings that's on the other side that's here for you. Ask them for help and guidance with your situation. But let's see what else. Where we at? 26 minutes. Okay, last card. Alright, we got holy shit, you are enough. What would happen if you let yourself drop all the reasons you made up about why you're not good enough? What if you tried to just, for today, you can always go back to believing you're not enough tomorrow. But you may find You like the way it feels to like yourself. Like really, really like yourself. Kind of nice, right? So, I don't know. Somebody feels like they're not good enough. Maybe somebody feels like they're not good enough for you, or you feel like you're not good enough for another person. I don't know. You are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual as fuck is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is, and you'll find unfuckwittable you are. Oh, okay. This person is, and you'll be unfuckwittable. So whatever the situations you're going through, like somebody feels like they not good enough because of some type of situation they're in. Maybe it's a financial situation. Maybe it's a relationship that they're in or you're in or whatever, or even how someone physically looks. I don't know what the situation may be, but you are good enough. So don't think that you're good enough. What in the world? I don't know what that's about. But collective, that was your message for today. So please like, share, subscribe to this content, to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, like this card says, and I done said it in previous videos, you live this one life. Okay? You only live once. Live it up. This could be a message from your guides. You got this one life. If you believe in reincarnation and living multiple lives, but this one, this in particular life that you live in, you only have it once. So don't worry about what people think, what they say, what people do. As long as they ain't doing no harm to you, people can say whatever the fuck they want to say, but as long as they ain't bringing no physical harm to you, that's one thing, okay? But you are not your situation. You are not, it's like speak life into yourself, you know? Whatever financial issues, family issues, love issues you have, right? You will come out on the other side. That shit is temporary. You are good enough, okay? Like, I'm going to repeat myself because I keep doing that. There must be an emphasis on ask your guides, ask your ancestors, ask God, the divine, the angels for assistance. And there's a need to quiet your mind, quiet the noise around you. Put that phone down, okay? And just tap in. Let it get quiet and ask for the assistance. All right, collective, that is your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.